Hey honey bunches, welcome back. This video is featuring that was really Australian. It's featuring 3 light vegan lunches that I think you'll all really like. They're all fabulously delicious, scrumptious, honey bunch twist or take, and yes, let's get into it. So the first one is some spinach and feta rolls. I don't know about you, but there were definitely lots of French and Persian bakeries when I was growing up we frequented, and they had sort of a take on these, or if they weren't rolls they were, you know, puff pastry triangles, and they were so delicious. Very sort of oily and cheesy, and you weren't really aware that you were eating a heck lot of spinach. So I decided to make a vegan version. Obviously the cheese factor is a little bit, what do we do there? So I've made some vegan feta. All the deets and everything will be on the blog as usual, which you marinate. Just have to, you know, set some time aside to make sure you do that. And then I use frozen spinach with onion and different herbs like dill and mint, and I use brown rice flour as like a breadcrumb substitute, which makes it sort of absorbs the remaining moisture. And I made these jumbo sort of size. Well, they're not really jumbo, they're just like not as small as my really fabulously delicious lentil sausage rolls. So yeah, I use like a whole sheet of puff pastry, but I know in some corners of the world it's not even sheets that you get, it's like a block. So you roll these up how you like, and then I just put some plant milk and sesame seeds on the top and whack them in the oven. Yeah, these are pretty easy. You've just got to make sure you defrost the spinach and make the feta ahead of time so you can quickly whip them up and heaven in a log shape. They're really delicious. Highly recommend. This one is an epic curried egg sandwich. So, you know, like mashed egg, I can't even remember what it's called. Is that what it's called? Egg that's a sandwich filling. We're making this out of tofu, and that might sound weird because you don't really cook the tofu, but I promise you it tastes fine. You season it with turmeric, onion powder, garlic, paprika or Old Bay seasoning, curry powder, lemon juice, black salt, and if you don't have that, then it's okay. It will still taste eggy, yet not as eggy. And I didn't have hummus, but you would do half mayo and half hummus to sort of add a moisture factor so it's more spreadable. And you can mash it with your hand. I'd actually mash it over food process it. I know I didn't exactly get this quite right when filming, but yeah, the texture is better when you crumble it. And yes, whack it on a sandwich with some tomato, spinach and red onion, and it tastes like heaven. It's my favorite. Much better than it looks. This one is vegan smoked salmon Rosti stack. So in a previous video a couple of weeks ago I made some carrot smoked salmon. So using that recipe, which is very simple and you can go watch how to make it in that, I made some potato rosties and made like a smoked salmon sort of rosti breakfast sort of stack thing. It's super easy. You just grate potatoes, squeeze it, and then chuck it in a pan with a little bit of oil, and then wait for the sides to get crunchy. And it might not look like they'll stick together, but by them going and doing their thing in a fry pan, they will stick together. So don't stress. You can use as little or as much oil as you like, and you could stack this up however you liked. I used spinach to sort of layer them, and then I did a dollop of tofu better than cream cheese, just because I didn't have sour cream. Then I added the carrot smoked salmon and a squeeze of lemon juice, and you could add avocado, you could add some vegan sour cream, would be more authentic I suppose. You could do some vegan tofu scramble on the side, or some vegan egg tofu scramble on the side. It would all be fabulous, and this is me tasting all the different things. Yeah, these would be great as throughout the week lunches, or brunches, or lunchbox ideas. I mean, yes, I'm hoping to do a few more of them because I think that would be helpful, and things that you can have for not just like on a weekend where you have 3 hours time to cook is the way I think a lot of us like to approach preparing and consuming food. So if you want more lunch recipes, I've made 2 recent quick vegan lunches posters with new recipes on them. But otherwise, thanks for watching honey bunches. I love you as always, and see you soon. Bye!